Georgine Kiala, and your instructor for today. Then, before we start our lesson, please stand and let us pray. Matutuan. Ito po yung katulong sa amin. Huwag kang malagdagan ang mga kain. Ito po ang isang mga kakasalahan. Ang pagkakas sa mga Jesus na mayroong kapaligtas. Before you sit, please pick up the piece of paper under your chairs. Mr. Lacson, please list the absent student for today and give it to me later after our discussion. Our topic for today is about Ethernet cabling. Who among you are familiar with our topic? So, very good. Almost are familiar with our topic. We have here an activity. So, look at this PowerPoint presentation. The color illusion. You just need is look at the words and say the color of the words. Okay? So, let's start. The word is orange, but the color is red. So you need to say the color of the words. Red, blue, green, black, yellow, orange, violet, red, blue, violet, green, yellow. So, what did you observe about this activity? Yes, Miss Recto? Yeah, very good. We all distracted of words and the colors. But here, in our lesson, if we get distracted, we will be failed. Because here, we should make sure that the arrangement and the colors are correct. Come in our main discussion. So the Ethernet cabling or Ethernet cable. What is the objective? The objectives at the end of the lesson, students are expected to define the Ethernet cable, enumerate the tools and materials used in making Ethernet cable, create their own Ethernet cable, and follow the steps in defining Ethernet cabling. You have some idea about Ethernet cable? Yes, Mr. Royo? Yes, correct. Thank you. Ethernet is a family of wired computer networking technologies commonly used in local area networks or the LAN. So, Ethernet is a traditional technology for connecting devices in the wired local area network or LAN or wide area network WAN, enabling them to communicate with each other via protocol, a set of rules or common network language. Ethernet describes how network devices can format and transmit data to other devices on the same local or campus area network segment, can recognize, receive, and process the information. An Ethernet cable is physical in case wiring over which the data travels. So, ang Ethernet cable daw ay isang physical in case wiring over the data travels. So, gumagamit ng mga wire para yung data ay matransmit to one another. Okay? Ethernet cables help those who depend on the internet to not only boost connections but improve speed. So, nakakapabilis pala siya ng speed yung paggamit ng Ethernet cable. These cables are used in homes and offices to directly tap into the router and keep connections stronger and more reliable. Ethernet cables are ideal for gamers because it improves gaming speeds and online playing options. So, ang Ethernet cable daw ay ginagamit kadalasan sa bahay or sa opisina dahil ito ay direkta nang nakakonect sa router. Iko-connect sa router tapos sa computer. When choosing an Ethernet cable, it's essential to know what applications for which the cord is used. These cables are available in multiple length, thickness, and strengths. So what is the materials needed in making Ethernet cable? So please read Miss Litigan, the first slide. Number 1 is unshielded twisted pair or the UTP cable. So I have here, yan. This is the UTP cable. It is most common cable used in computer networking. Number of twisted pair wires are often grouped together and enclosed in a protective sheet to form a cable. So I have here, this is the UTP cable. For you to see, this is the UTP cable. This is the UTP cable. Diba? Mahaba yung UTP cable. At ito naman ay yung nasa loob niya dito. Ayan. Dito mamaya you can see what's inside of this UTP cable. You can see the colors again. So next, second materials is the RJ45 connector. So it is the register jack. 45 is an 8-wire connector used to connect computers to category 5 unshielded twisted pair cables in a network. So ito naman ang RJ45. Ito. Ayan. Ayan. Ayan ang RJ45. So ito ay ginagamit naman para dito. Yung mga wire dito na maliliit ay isinusuksok dito sa lagyan. Dito. So, sinusuksok siya dito. Ayan. Diyan siya pinapasok. Then, next is wire stripper. So, I have here a wire stripper. Pang bakbak o pang ubak ng wire or pang cut. Pwede rin siyang pang cut. Then, crimping tool used to crimp UTP cable to RJ45 connector. So, ito naman, crimping tool. Ayan. So, ito naman ang ginagamit nitong crimp kapag nakapasok na ito dito. Pag nakapasok na yung UTP cable dito sa RJ45 ay pwede na siyang i-crimp. Gamit ito at dito siya ilalagay. Dito sa gitna. Next is the LAN twister. LAN twister assists in the installation and control of networks. So, ito naman ang LAN twister. Ito. LAN twister. Ito naman ang ginagamit upang i-test kung tama ba ang pagkakagawa mo ng Ethernet cable. Kapag lahat ito gumana, 1 to 8, lahat ay gagana, you are correct. So, the two types of Ethernet cable. The first is the straight through. Ethernet cables are the standard cable used for almost all purposes, and they're often called touch cables. It is highly recommended you duplicate the color order as shown on the left. So, yung straight through daw ay sa left na colors ay ganun din ang kulay sa kabila. Parehong kulay. Pareho sila. So, the two standard of straight through is straight through A and straight through B. So, it is the straight through A. The colors are white, green, green, white, orange, blue, white, blue, orange, white, brown, brown. So, we have 8 colors in every UTP cable. So, sa kabila ay straight through A, ang una ay white, green ang color. So, dapat pa sunod-sunod tayo. kabilang cable naman, ang ilalagay mo din ay straight through A din, white green din yung naturuhan. Ito, gaya nito ay white green green, halos magkaparehas, so duplicate nga, diba? Then, the straight through B. The straight through B is, the colors are white orange orange, white green blue green white brown brown. So, kung ano naman yung kulay niya sa kabila ay ganun din naman sa left or sa right, sa right. Magkapareho lang, duplicate lang din. Kasi straight through, dapat pareho ang color sila. So, this is the second types of Ethernet cable, the crossover. First is straight through, then second is crossover. So, crossover is a mix straight through A and B. The purpose of a crossover Ethernet cable is to directly connect one computer to another computer or device without going through a router, switch, or hub. And the other side is straight through A and the other side is straight through B. So I have here example of straight through A. This is my... So this is the straight through A. Duplicate sila ng kulay. And this is the straight through B. Ito naman ang straight through B. So, halos parehas. May mga napapalit lang na kulay. So, this is the crossover. Yan. Ganito na yung magiging itsura niya. Yung wirings nila ay magkakaiba-iba. Yung sa straight through B, ito. Sa straight through A, ito naman. This is what will happen if you make a crossover Ethernet cable. So, ganyan. So, what are the procedures in making your own Ethernet cable? The steps. First step is stripe the cable jacket about 1.5 inch down from the end. So, here, that will make crossover. Okay. So, you can use the wire stripper or the crimping tool for stripping the jacket of the cable. I will use the strip. Kasi ito ay mas mabilis para sa akin. So, here. So, ayan na siya. Tanggal na natin na jacket yung BTP cable ay na yung mga colors niya. Yan. You can use scissor also, but it is not necessary because you can cut using. So next is step 2. We cut. You already cut. So next is spread the 4 pairs of twisted wire apart for a cut heavy. You can use a full string to strip the jacket further down. So, then next step, untwist the wire pairs and neatly line Then I draw a line. So ayan, lahat pantay-pantay. So next step is cut the wires. So I need the RG45. White green, white orange, white blue. So make sure that it is nasagad siya dito. Siksik siya. Then after that, pag nakapasok na, ay ilagay na natin dito. So, make sure na nakapasok na siyang lahat at tama. So, then cream after that. Cream. Make sure that it is correct because after you cream mo na siya makukuha ulit kapag napinag mo na siya. Hindi mo na siya matatanggal. Pag natanggal man siya, ay rejected yun. Okay? So, ito naman sa kabila. Ang nilagay ko naman sa kabila, ito ay straight through B. Ito naman sa kabila ay straight through A. So, kaya pag pinagsama sila ay magiging crossover. So after we cream the first RG45, step 7 is repeat steps 1 to 6 for the other end of the cable. So, ito yung paggamit ng wire stripper. So the color is white, green, green, white, orange, blue, white, blue, orange, white, brown, brown. So we are already finished. We already finished the screws over. So now let us try.
This is our crossover Ethernet cable.
So as you can see, ang crossover ay hindi nga pa sunod-sunod ang pag-ilaw.
So it will be happen if we tested. So if we tested naman is the straight through A, like this, straight through A. So ang kalalabasan naman ito ay dire-diretso. Parehas lang, duplicated lang sila. So, ayan, ito naman ang straight through A. So, at ito naman ang straight through B. Naman ang straight through B. Bagong gawa ito. Yan siya. 5, 6. So, completed. All are correct.
For your assignment, that's all for today. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.